Okay, Taurus, this is going to be a general reading for you guys for next week. And I think I might incorporate the Lenormand system here also in with the tarot reading, which I've been wanting to do on the weekly readings. Okay, I'm going to start off here with these affirmation type cards here. Okay, so for Taurus, okay, bitterness. Okay, and it says, it is a fact that nothing positive in the world has ever been brought about by bitterness. No matter what injustice we have suffered, and some, of course, take a lot more time to overcome than others, we need to find the strength to free our minds and hearts of bitterness, to be at peace with the world, and to find contentment in the things we cherish. I take control of my emotions and banish bitterness from my life. I am a happy and peaceful soul. Okay. Okay, Taurus. Let's try not to be bitter. All right, so I'm using this deck this week. Okay, Taurus for next week. All right, I'm being sloppy, or cards just, maybe messages just want to pop out or something. Sometimes I can't tell if it's just me being a little sloppy or if it's, I think it's messages that want to come out. Okay. And, jeez. At the end, if you guys liked it, if you want to give it a like, that'd be cool. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. Yeah, I think cards are popping out because looks like there's some changes going on, or about to go on. And every sign has a power color, and yours is green. Okay. So there are earth signs, air signs, and fire signs here, and water. So let's see if any signs stand out or not. Leo stands out a little. Okay, I'm just looking at the cards here for a second. So you have a couple threes here. And also a couple of tens here. So the number 3 is about love and wisdom, good fortune, and celebrating. And number 10 is about harmony and completion and renewal. And you have some major arcanas here going on here for like what's going on now. So it might be some changes going on right now. So if you start off here with the Empress, and that card, this is about abundance and prosperity, and it shows that you're on the right track. And can also be about marriage and pregnancy. And for a lot of you saying pregnancy is not in the cards, it can also mean, for some of you, the birth of a new idea. So, yeah, it doesn't have to be necessarily pregnancy. For some of you, though, it looks like it is. And it looks like some of you are, like, you're more attractive right now, and maybe it's whatever you're doing or however you're presenting yourself that just is making you more attractive right now. Next up is the Magician. So with the Magician, he says, if you believe it, you can do it. This is about having skill and concentration and having confidence. And it says that you have everything you need. You have all the right stuff you need to manifest what it is that you want. Just acknowledge your inner power and potential. Next up here, the Hanged Man is here. So, some of you, maybe you're, like, maybe you need rest, maybe you're taking rest, taking a break, or taking a temporary pause, or maybe things are at a standstill right now. But it does say patience and know the value of right timing. Also says to try to see things differently, maybe from a different point of view. Take a step back, look at it differently. Maybe it could be saying, take a pause, step back, look at it differently. So, all right, next up you have the Three of Pentacles. So this shows recognition for your talents or work, and it's being paid well for your craft. And it shows that you have a really good reputation. It also represents collaborations or working with others. But it shows that you have confidence in your work. So next up here is the King of Swords. So with this shows that you're sharp-minded and very intelligent and respected. You might be a person of authority or power, or maybe there's authority and power about you. But type that you can fully understand complex situations. And it shows that you're in control of your life. And if you're not, then it suggests that you get control of your life. But to me, I think this is showing that you are in control of things. Now, this can also represent things wrapping up. So I don't know if there's any documents or anything, official documents, but it shows that things will be wrapping up. Also indicates that some of you might be a person in uniform. All right, next up here. Okay, so next up, your next two cards are great. You have the Ten of Cups, and right next to it, you have the Sun. Great cards to get. So with the Ten of Cups here, this is living the dream. It's happily ever after. It's security, stability, love and relationships. It can be a happy marriage for some of you, but it is happily ever after. Next up, you have the Sun, which is pretty much the same. The Sun is happiness, joy, success, security. It shows that all is well. And it does indicate for some of you new love in the air also. And for others of you, if you're with somebody, it can indicate a sweet honeymoon phase. But it does show that any issues that held you back are now cleared. And you have the energy to move forward. And if you don't write just yet, it's showing that you will. So this is your near future coming up. So next up here is the Eight of Wands. Also with the Sun in this position, it could also show that if you're thinking that's not all happening, this could also be how other people see you. They see you as, this person of happiness and joy, and you have success and security also. So All right, so next here with the Eight of Wands. So this can be a sudden burst of activity or excitement, but it looks like it's rapid changes. And it could also be stress from too much, in a good way. Maybe there's a lot of things going on, changes, like I mentioned in the very beginning, it looks like some changes. Maybe just having some stress, maybe there's a lot going on, and so you might have a little stress from that. Also could be the rapid changes. They could also be like, maybe it's something you've been waiting on, like some kind of information comes through that you've been waiting on. Now for some of you, this can also represent travel or a move. All right, so next up is the Wheel. So the Wheel shows a positive change. It can be a lucky break, but it's a fresh new start. It's about like it can be actually unpredictable events also happening. So maybe something happens fast, maybe something unpredictable happens, or maybe it's some information that you've been waiting on, but it does show cycles and turning of events and fresh new start. So this week I'm trying to incorporate, like I mentioned, the Lenormand system here, which is just a little different than tarot. You have to have a specific question usually, but I'm using it this week to see if I can just get more clarification. And with this, some of you, might wonder, what is this bitterness? I don't know if some of you are bitter or not, and I'm not calling you out saying you are. This is the card that came up. And just a little, been wondering about that throughout this reading. Let me just... Okay, well... So... you have the Ten of Cups, you have the Sun, and with these two cards here, this pretty much confirms the reading also with the Lenormand system here, which I'm going to nickname Lenora, I think. So with Lenora here, it shows the tree and the fish, and it shows, so for me, it looks like there's going to be, this could be good health, this could be good financial stability, this could be a great career, but with the Ten of Cups and the Sun here, this is just, and you have the fish here too, this is just happiness, success, and shows like could be financial security type thing here, and just living the dream. All right, you guys, again, if you liked it, if you want to give it a like, that would be cool, and if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I'd appreciate it. All right, you guys, thanks a lot.